Hi guys, let's see how many people join the live. As soon as you guys join, I'm going to start talking straight away because I don't want to waste your time. I know that you guys have more important things to do than hang out. Let's see. I'm just waiting for a few people to join, and then we are going to talk about the topic in question. I apologize if there's noise around here. It's because I'm by the road and the cars are passing and all that. So you'll hear a bit of noise. I'll wait until 5 people join. Thank you so much for joining. As you join, just say hello. Hello, Mercy. Thank you for always being here and for always supporting. Yes, there you go. 5 of you have already joined. So you people, I want to give you a little bit of update. I know that people who might be coming to watch this video are probably Nigerians because of the I might get new viewers from Nigeria because they want to hear people's point of view or whatnot, or even the news about the ban that has been effectively imposed on the Nigerians in Dubai. So I'm Kenyan. I'm not Nigerian whatsoever, but I think I'm qualified to speak about this topic because I live in the Emirates in Dubai for 11 years. So I think I am very much qualified to give my opinion on this topic. Um, and I don't think I wanted to update you guys regarding the last video that I did, but I think I'm going to update you very quickly. So before the video went mute on me or went frozen on me, I was talking to you guys about the Ugandan nanny that I had who was working for me as a house manager. The lady abruptly just got a phone call that her mother is sick, and she sort of just like called me and told me that she has to leave immediately. And I had left my toddler with her. So she said that she has to pick up the toddler from school and drop her at my place of work. But then I was not at work because I had gone to town to do stuff. But then she just like sort of dropped the child at my work, not knowing who's gonna receive the child. Like, she was passing by the bus and she just like randomly dropped the child by the road. And thank God my employees were around, so they picked up the kid. And this girl switched off her phone. I was trying to call her, nothing. So when I came to my workplace, I found the child here, and I was told that she just abandoned the child. So I was, when I was in the matatu coming back from town, I was so worried. I felt like I wanted to just like sort of drive that vehicle to come home so fast. But when I reached, because I was worried that she might carry my stuff, she might steal from me, blah blah, because I didn't even take her ID. I wasn't, she had been introduced to me by a friend, and I trusted this friend, and the friend was like saying how good she was and all that. So I didn't have the need of taking her ID. But anyway, this girl left just like that, never called. 4 days later, and anyway, when I went home, everything was intact. She didn't pick up any of my things. She left all her clothes and everything just intact. 4 days after, the same day, she went on a Monday, and I was desperate of a house nanny because, you need to have one because I'm working and I have a toddler. So I got connected to another nanny, and she came immediately and she started work. The nanny is a Kenyan just like me. I feel like culturally I understand her a little bit more. With the Ugandan one, I feel like I really don't understand her mentality. And I think she's a bit crazy. Like, I don't know. It's Yani, I don't want to judge her. Maybe she was afraid, or maybe she was upset about her mom being sick and whatnot, but I feel like that behavior is unacceptable. If your boss tells you to wait, wait, because I'm tied up somewhere. You cannot just abandon the child by the roadside in my workplace, not knowing I'm there or I'm not there. Like nanny drama, too much. So anyway, 4 days later, that girl is calling me. She's on her way coming back home to resume work. I'm like, she's telling me I'm on my way from nowhere, abruptly just calling me, telling me that she had to come back to work. She wants to go back and resume her job in my place. I said, where did you hear that from? Like, who does that? So I said, you know what, your job is ended just like that. Arrange to come and pick your things and your money, and that's it. And she was like, just like that? I told her, you have no respect. You can't just live like that. You didn't even lock the house itself. Like, you can't. Anyway, long story short, the girl is out and she's supposed to be coming picking up her things. I have a new nanny who is good with the kid and all that. So far, so good with the new nanny. Anyway, now let's talk about the topic the topic. You people. Somebody, an American was telling me that I shouldn't be addressing people as you people. Like, according to the American culture, it is like, sounds rude. That I should say y'all, you all, or y'all, something like that. Anyway, I'm just gonna call you guys. Maybe let's just say it, guys. You guys, let me tell you something. I used to live in the Emirates for 12 years, okay? And first of all, before I proceed with the topic, I want to tell you guys something. In this ban, many African countries are banned. Many African countries are banned from Dubai, but majority of these people who are banned, I think there were just like 20 in the list. Majority of these people who are banned were banned simply because they had overstayed. They were not banned because they had misconduct, not respecting the law, and not having misbehavior. They are not misbehaving in these countries. That is not the reason why the rest of the countries were banned, but the reason why Nigerians are banned from Dubai, it's far deeper than them just overstaying and whatnot. You remember the xenophobia that was happening in South Africa? It was, they were unwanted in South Africa pretty much because of, whatsoever reason that these people felt like they were unwanted in that country. So I know that you people, you guys, you people, let me just use you people because that is what I'm used to. I know that you people, especially you Nigerians, you are going to be on defensive mode and you don't want to be taken accountable for your actions all over the world. And I know that you are great people, whatever you might say to justify your actions. I know you are great. The world needs you. The countries need you for their economic growth and everything blah blah blah. But you know that many rotten tomatoes will spoil it for the few ones, because in this matter, many Nigerians are misbehaving abroad. They are absolutely misbehaving abroad. They don't have home training whatsoever. Their mothers or the Nigerians are very much blessed by, their wombs of these Nigerian women produce. They are overproducing, like they are blessed, okay? Their wombs produce. But the mothers in these Nigerian communities have no idea how to give their offspring home training. They don't equip their offsprings with excellence, respect, integrity, and whatnot. You have to hold your countrymen accountable for their misbehavior. I am speaking about Nigerians because I know that you're gonna say all Africans. Hold on, you guys. There's a girl who is bothering me, and it's this Ugandan girl. Now she is blowing my phone like crazy out of nowhere. Anyway, I'm gonna continue with my video. These people, the Nigerian people, there must be a reason why many countries have problems with you people. There must be a reason why. And you guys, I have worked in Dubai and I know them to have very horrible behavior. We have to make people accountable. I'm not saying Kenyans are the best people. I know we also have our weaknesses, but not as compared to the kind of stupidity that is coming from Nigerians. We have Nigerians, a lot of Nigerians are flooding many countries because obviously they are running away from their government, saying that their government are this and that and that. Of course, we cannot keep blaming our government. We know that our government, African government, is very corrupt, very much doing all this crap and misusing African resources and all that. Well, that's that. But then now let's talk about ourselves as a people. How are we contributing to this madness that is happening in our lives? Because when the many tomatoes are actually spoiling it for the few rotten tomatoes, you are going to spoil it for the people. Even now, many countries are. Yes, the girl is blowing. Yes, the girl is blowing my phone, and that is why my live is getting interrupted. So I've just blocked her. I'll deal with the person who brought her to me. So yes, Nigerians, you people, you are very loud. You guys lack home training. You guys have nothing, you don't know anything to do with economic growth, yet you are shouting and saying that when you go to countries, you are developing their countries and you're bringing in money. Like, you guys have no idea about wealth. You have no idea about wealth, and you have no idea about class. Because the greatest investors are in all over the world are Chinese people. And you cannot never see them like misbehaving simply because they are rich. You can never see them lose their character. Like, even the ones who are rich, they even wear clothes from Primark. Like, they are very like humble, yet they are billionaires and they invest billions wherever they go. They drop money like crazy. They leave billions and billions of there. But let me say to you guys, you people need to start by mujieke mkutano. I don't even know. Like, sit yourselves down and speak to your conscience and speak to yourself and ask yourself how you as a person is behaving in the community. Because you cannot be misbehaving in Dubai, coming to Kenya, misbehaving like you guys are all over the place. Like, misbehaving and mishandling and yahooing and all this nonsense that you guys are doing all over the place. Here in Kenya is flooded by Nigerians. And majority of these Nigerians who are here, they are not up to no good. They are doing crazy things. They live around Kilimani. They live around Westland areas. And majority of these people, there's one Nigerian who usually passes around here who gets on my nerves. This person gets on my nerves so much because he is loud. Even when he's on phone, he wants everybody to hear his conversation talking about, you know, the car deliveries and billions of money. I don't know this guy, but I hear his conversation always loud, always disrespectful to Kenyan women, always yani so disrespectful, because he actually misuses women, abuse them, throw them out and disrespect them. And like, everybody knows this man, and he's a Nigerian. He have a pass to come here and act misbehave the way he wants. Unfortunately, Ghana people, they are not as Nigerians, but people confuse them for Nigerians because, you know, because of the accent and whatnot. We don't know how to differentiate between Ghanaians and Nigerians. So I feel like, even if you guys are rich and you can travel, you can afford passports, you can afford hotels, you can afford go one to where, if you don't have character, if you are not of a character. I remember there was a time I was working in a mall in Dubai, and there's this girl, and the majority of the buyers who are coming there, they were coming and they were so rude. Absolutely rude. Even the Emiratis or the people from Dubai, the natives of Dubai, with their poise and their cleanliness and how they are well mannered, they have money like crazy, but they did not treat me as bad as how Nigerians treated me. You know, sometimes because I'm a sales girl or whatever, probably that job is very low for them to even have respect for me, their fellow African. Like, You buy something for someone, like you sell, you do a transaction for somebody, maybe you're still in the till and whatnot. This person is so rude and just throwing money at you. Literally, one woman just like sort of threw money at me, and left, picked her things and left rudely, like a flicker, like slippers, walking with the slippers like an elephant. There's no wrong that I committed to warrant this woman treating me like this. But that is just not it. Many women, even the women who are in Dubai, there's a street in Dubai that is called Deira Street. These women flock there wearing skimpy clothes. They don't have regards for the rule of law in Dubai whatsoever, even for the Sharia law. They are always the ones prostituting and sleeping with the Pakistanis, waiting for men in the street corners, acting crazy and acting stupid in Dubai. Many of these women are acting up. Like, I do not blame countries for not wanting you in their place, in their countries. You know why? Because of the misbehavior, so loud, so disrespectful, so bad-mannered. So I don't even know, the list is on and on. It goes on and on. I think that you guys, without thinking that I am actually attacking you people, without even thinking that I'm just, let's call spade a spade. Let's just call what it is. If somebody is not well mannered, and somebody does not respect the community, any country that you go to, you have to respect their laws. You don't leave your country, go to another country to be lawless. You don't do that. I mean, you have to be a very hard-working individual for that. Like, you go there for cheap labor, you go there to be slaves pretty much, and then you act, you like break laws at the end of the day when you are there. Like, they don't need you there. They can as well hire people from other countries who are obedient. They can hire people from I don't know if Kenya is banned, but I know that Kenyans who are living in Dubai are very, very law-abiding citizens. Like, they don't want to act crazy. They just want to go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home. I lived there for 12 years. I saw what was happening. It was very unlikely that you are going to find a Kenyan woman in the street of Deira prostituting, in the red light district, actually selling her body for the Pakistanis for 20 dirhams. It is very unlikely that you find a Kenyan doing that. But who are doing that, who goes to Dubai with a visit visa majority of time, and don't even, let's not even talk about hygiene. I used to be a flight attendant with an international airline in Dubai, and when we did Lagos flight, you people, especially when we were coming either from Dubai or going to Lagos, the kind of stench in that flight, is not even compared to a stench that is in a flight that is coming from Chinese flight. These people do not know how to clean up their armpits, and they don't know what deodorant is. I'm sorry to say this. In Lagos flight is very known for the stench. Do a Lagos flight and come and do Nairobi flight. My friend, breeze of fresh air. When you are doing Nairobi flight, you can breathe, literally. But do a Lagos flight, I am not kidding. You don't even know where to hide your nose. And the kind of misbehavior in that flight. Everyone is queuing, no respect. They be standing even before the plane reaches the dock. They be misbehaving. They don't know, very unruly. Queuing in the toilets, and the men beholding their private parts and saying, I wanna ease myself. Like, where is home training? Where is your home training? You've just given them food, but they be queuing in the kitchen asking for bread and coffee. Asking you, the food that you gave me was not enough. I mean, it's just a 5-hour flight. No, is it 5 or 7 hour? I can't remember. But then you are given a main meal that has dessert, that has a starter, and then after the main meal, you're given a snack. And then coffee's in between. that you can get as many coffees, as many juices, as many drinks as you want, but you have to be like, you have to act well mannered. Do a Nairobi flight and then go and do a Lagos flight. My friend, you will always want to give away your Lagos flight because of the kind of misbehavior. And then, you know, they be flashing these cheap watches. They be yani, I don't even know, like they think that they really matter and they are very much important. I mean, their attitudes are out of this world, not a good one. Okay, I have to say that. But you guys need proper home training. If you have to actually be brooding the way you guys are brooding, these women need to be told that you cannot brood unless you are capable of giving your children home training. Mannerless misbehaviors is very much a nuisance in the society. You cannot be coming here and be scamming people all over the place, especially here in Kenya. How many Nigerian scammers are nowadays? Even landlords do not actually take Nigerians. You guys are worse than Somalians. And when I say you're worse than Somalians who are living in Kenya, I mean it. You are worse than Indians. Very unbelievable. Even the people don't want you guys in their apartments, renting it. Because you guys will be scamming people. Like, you guys be selling cars, you be selling drugs, you be selling everything. You'll be selling wigs, you'll be selling, like, you'll be doing lying to people that you are selling all these things. But in the real sense, you guys are just doing all this bullshit. In whichever country you do, you'll be scattered. You'll be scattering everywhere you go. You're spoiling it for the good Nigerians who are actually hard-working nationals who want to go there only to make money for their ends meet. The governments of all over the world have opened their borders for you guys to go and be great. But what do you go there to do there? You only go there to act bullshit, man. It is crazy. You need to be held accountable. You need to be held accountable. When I first went to Dubai, I will say that majority of African people don't know how to handle their children. And they don't know how to give their children proper home training to equip them to go out into the world and become great, become excellent. You guys don't know how to kick mediocrity out of your children. You do not know that. So when they go out there, they be embarrassing themselves so much and then blaming their government for, like, the government have no jobs, the government is doing blah, 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 blah. What about you? What are you going there to do? Are you going there to be great? Are you going there to be an ambassador for your country? Because the rest of the world, even people in Ghana, they don't act as bad as you guys are acting. I am sorry for raising my voice, but it's becoming ridiculous. Now, all over the countries, you guys, you are going to be introducing xenophobia, and you are not going to actually do anything about it. Because of when you are acting like an animal, you're supposed to be treated like an animal. Because there is no humanity in you. So how do you expect people to treat you like a human? You guys be flashing all this flamboyant and all this, you be flashing wealth. Like, look at the guys, the Abash guy who was called Hash Papi. Why was he flashing wealth that did not even belong to him on Instagram? Why do you feel the need to actually scam people, then flash that wealth for people to see and for you guys to even say it's all God? You guys are cursed with this mannerless behavior unless you change your behaviors and unless you turn from it. Nigerians, majority of you people are extremely educated and brilliant minded with brilliant ideas that you can contribute to the community big time. Especially for the great doctors, the great nurses in Nigeria, from Nigeria, who are doing great things internationally, in Canada, in America, in USA. Majority of you guys are great, man. Great minded, great. When I say educated, I cannot even stress enough how Nigerians are brilliant brains. But the majority of the rotten tomatoes, that is mixed with all this brilliant brain, you're spoiling it for Nigerians, man. For the great Nigerians who are actually want to be great. You're spoiling it for them. So I'm telling you guys that people, even me, when I first went to Dubai, when I first came out of Kenya, I didn't know what home training is. But I had to sit myself down because the world did not welcome me if I had a certain animal behavior. Oh, the only thing I knew was how to defend myself by fighting and beating up people left, right, and center. Being loud and too opinionated. Even when my opinion was not needed, I was loud and opinionated. It was my way or no way at all. If my way was not taken, I would beat your ass like crazy. There was a time I beat a certain Filipino woman's ass until she almost broke my leg because she was also very strong. I thought that because she is white skinned, she was gonna be weak because she eats rice and I eat ugali. She almost broke my leg, I tell you. And then I joined an international airline with the same with the same attitude. I say to myself that you have to act up. You have to act right, not act up. Like you have to forget the brokenness of how you are broken and how you are raised from your country. Now you are an international ambassador. You have to act royalty. You have to act ambassador that you are. You are a Kenyan by blood. And you have to act like a Kenyan by blood. You cannot be making a fool of yourself and making all Africans look bad wherever you go. You cannot be acting up a fool and behaving like you are all crazy. You know, you make it horrible for the entire continent of people who are great out here. If you feel like what I'm saying is hurting you, it's because you have not accepted the reality. You have not accepted to change your ways and mend your ways you individually. You have to act right and stop acting a fool. The world does not need fools. We have enough fools in the rehabs. We have enough fools in jails already. We don't need the fools running around. I mean, I don't blame Dubai for banning you guys and kicking your asses out of their country. I don't blame it because you guys are nuisance. If you go to a certain country and you don't respect the law and you act stupid, you'll be scamming people all over the place. You have your headquarters of scamming people launched in each and every corners of this world. You're not doing right. You have to. You will be kicked out everywhere. And I wish, it's just bad in Kenya for Kenyans because you cannot be kicked out here because our president's daughter is actually married to a Nigerian. So it's unfortunate that you might be coming in and out Kenya just like a toilet and continue misbehaving because the government probably is supporting you guys with your misbehavior. But otherwise, if our president was not the current president that we have, I would be so glad if your asses are kicked out of this country. Even in South Africa, you guys go back to Nigeria and act right in Nigeria. Get some home training before you go international. Crazy man. And you guys, I'm sorry for launching out an attack on you people, but this needed to be said. I'll see you guys on my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.